What's up, guys? I hope all is well. It's been a long time since I've done an update, but let's talk about macro and how we're gonna position ourselves. Um, I will talk about a bit about China because it's a wild card, and most of the retail traders are ignoring the economy in China. If you don't know, China is the second world economy. So it's a big importer of rare minerals. So obviously, if their economy is going to suffer, the countries that exports to China have to suffer. So it's basically like a full circle. Okay. Um, I think this is something that I've had it on my mind, and I've posted like a few weeks ago about China, and I talked about it in few of my updates before. Um, I think this is where it will get tricky with China. So otherwise, in terms of macro, S&P expanded a bit this range. We are close to the top of the range. Nothing really nothing new. It's just been in a range for a very long time. My thoughts are that we will get 3,700 ish by the end of the summer. Um, I really believe that. It really depends on the data. We don't clearly know yet if it's a hard landing or if it's a soft landing. So we'll have to be patient with the data, and we'll have to see what the Fed do. In terms of positioning, I had a swing short from I think it was here. We will look at the other chart in a minute. And then I had another short-term position, which I took it here. I closed, I think it was 80%. And then I got stopped at break even. And this one, I got stopped um, on the position. No stress with that because I covered most of my position, the swing position, with some scalps. Sorry, this should be like this. In terms of short-term trades, I don't have any. I'm trying to focus on swing trades. Usually, summer for me, it's a time to relax and take it a bit easier. Um, it's not that I don't want to trade, I really do, but I also want to go on holiday, so I think it's very nice to have some breaks from time to time. Of course, I will be on the charts, but mostly focusing on swing trades. If I see a good opportunity, I'll take it, obviously. So let's talk about RBA. The Australian Bank and Bank of Canada. Uh, they kind of surprised the markets. People thought that RBA won't hike any further, but they did, and that pushed the Aussie to new highs, expanded the range. But now uh, everyone is kind of like, what if the Fed will actually hike another 25 basis points? That's, to be honest, that's not. That's not excluded. I believe they will hike, surprise everyone, market will correct, and probably we will begin to consolidate something like, I mean, it also depends on the data, but if I'm right, we will consolidate, I think, uh, in around September, mid October. and then shoot all the way, back to the top of the range, if data improves, obviously. But I think it will shoot back up in by end of December. So this is where I think we will be at the end of December, again at 4,300. Of course, there are many factors at play, and I cannot know what the Fed thinks. So I will reassess after the Fed, right? But this is what I think. I think we will bottom sometime end of summer, and then start like slowly grinding up September, then consolidate a bit more October, and then shoot up again. So this is what I think. Obviously, it's up to everyone to kind of, you know, think for themselves. AI, I think there are. I think it's another bubble ready to pop, or maybe I'm wrong, but if the Fed pulls the plug, everything will crash no matter what. Still, I think there are certain stocks that will perform well even in a environment that is gonna be very hard to navigate. But I'm not trading stocks. Um, I think it's gonna be like a correction on AI, and I think the next bull run you really want to be on board on AI, to be honest, because that's where you'll make a lot of money. And I've eyed some companies. Um, Again, dollar strength to continue till end of summer. That is my question. We'll have to see what the Fed will tell us. So this was the swing trade. I got stopped. This was the short term trade. Really, really good trade. So far, I've been nailing the shorts and longs without any stress, right? Let's take a look at Forex. Euro, I have a swing short. Where is it? I think this is the swing short. I've been holding this for quite a long time. I took some profits. I think it was here and here. At zero point 0.9, I added again. I think I've updated in on TradingView what I did. It's I'm in this position for 37 days almost. So I don't remember like when I scaled in and out because I had other trades. Um, in terms of euro, I think short term we will expand the leg lower. Probably this is where I'll be looking for longs. Uh, sh- uh, Short term, if we hold and break uh, mid range, I think we will expand all the way to June high and then probably come down again like this. If we break, but in my honest opinion, I think the Fed will actually deliver. So, in terms of position, I don't have any position here. I'm just waiting either for an expansion of the range here or below. Currently, being patient will be pays off, right? So that's my plan. Hold above the trend line here. I'll buy. Go below. I will sell. It's quite easy. I don't want to be caught in a nasty range. I really don't like when it's like this. DXI is basically an inverted chart. If it looks like it wants to expand higher, I really think it wants to take the 200 daily moving average, and that's it. British pound, yeah, I had a swing trade here, closed it. I haven't traded this for like a few weeks. Um, I don't have anything interesting right now, to be honest. It's not something that I'm looking at the moment. I'm just waiting again. Break below, I will take. Same here, break above the high here. Expand again, I will take the trade the long. So that's gonna be my objective, right? So I want to see this broken or break the support. Either way, I want to see it pop. Gold, I have an alert. I really hope it breaks down. I think this looks like a rounded top, right? So looks like this. Usually when this type of structure breaks, this void here, right, it will be filled eventually. So it's the same across the board. I think the 200 daily moving average will be a key area to watch. Mainly, this is just a confluence, but it will correspond with, major support, right, or resistance depending on the asset. Let's take a look at crypto real quick. Bitcoin is such a Ponzi scheme. Um, where is my short? Uh-huh, there it is. So I have this short here on Bitcoin. I really wanted to take this, but I wanted to see some structure breakdown on lower time frames. I could have gotten better arts, but I played it safe, so it's okay. Not too worried about it. I think Bitcoin will expand. We will take the Monday low, obviously, right? So if you play this type of trades, Monday low is the key area to watch. You see, we keep failing the mid Monday mid, but eventually it will crack down. So let's place an alert here and see if we can add. So we will add on a break of the Monday low and on an expansion. So it will be sort of like this. Just want to show you how I will take the trade, right? So we will be like here, and our stop loss will be very, very tight, right? So we take another 2R, 2.4R here. And then obviously if we expand again, right, this is where we want to take, I mean, this is where I will look to take profits. And this is the plan of, compounding the trade. Quite basic, um, you know. So overall, yeah, this is short term trades on the daily. Let me close some, clear a bit the charts. Let me see if I can. Yeah. So our first objective is the August high, right? And then obviously again, I'm looking at this area because look here we have a major support area. So it kind of coincides with the 200 daily moving average, and there is like, this is where we look to possible long-term buying opportunity. To be honest, it really depends on the data. If data suggests that we will go for a soft landing and we kind of accumulate between this area, I'm gonna buy. But even if this is my plan to kind of buy into this area. If I buy into this area, that would be fantastic. Even if we go lower, like even 10K, whatever, It's 50% down. Holding spot bags would be much better because when we expand to the upside, we will definitely be in more in profit. So think of it as a two risk to reward 2.1, right? Two to one risk to reward ratio. But holding spot backs for me always paid off, so uh, I'm not gonna cry about it. I have FTM from like $2, I think. It's, yeah, like all the way here. But I'm just gonna be patient, right? Um, I think good opportunities will come, and as long as my time horizon is longer than 5 years, I have no issue in waiting. Even if it expands like all the way down here, that would be a fantastic opportunity because the next leg it will be quite brutal to the upside, right? When everything growth will be back, Fed will decrease the rates and everything, everyone will start to buy. It's also about the adoption of Bitcoin, right? So if we see more countries um, adopt this type of payment in crypto, I think Bitcoin will be setting to new highs, definitely. But that's something for 2025, 2024. We don't know yet. But again, anything can happen, maybe we have a crackdown on crypto, God knows. But I think uh, this is the future, to be honest. It's gonna be much easier to pay in Bitcoin everywhere you go in the world. Like you people won't have to use an exchange. So probably that's how people will actually pay with Bitcoin. So I hope you enjoyed the update. It's a long update, but I hope you find valuable information in it. So if you have questions, feel free to ask me. Cheers and have a great day.